Hi students, this is Dr. Badrinath. Today's topic is emetics and anti-emetics. Both are very important in our regular life. Emetics also important, anti-emetics also important. Both are very important. In some situations, emetics are very, very essential in our life. In some situations. Whereas in some conditions or some situations or some circumstances, anti-emetics are also very essential. Both are essential, that depends upon the situation or circumstances. Okay, now we will see what are the emetics, what are the anti-emetics. See, emetics are also drugs, anti-emetics are also drugs. Both are drugs, both are drugs or agents or chemical substances, whatever it may be, both are same. Whereas emetics are the drugs that used to evoke the emetic. It causes the emetic, it gives the emetic. So whenever you take these type of drugs, you will get vomit. You will get vomit within a half an hour or within a 10 minutes also. Whereas anti-emetics, if you are taking these type of drugs, it prevents the vomiting. It banned. It prevents. It suppresses the vomiting. Okay. See, these are these are also drugs as well as these are also drugs. Both are drugs only. That point you have to keep in your mind, right? Yeah, this is my mobile app. You can be downloaded from the Google Play Store. All my notes is available at nominal cost. So total B Pharmacy, M Pharmacy, all pharmacy, pharmacy, M Pharmacy branches, B Pharmacy course, Pharma D course, all subject wise I will keep on uploading. After downloading the app, you go to the store option here. You can see the bottom here, see the cursor. Here you can see the store option. Here if you click on that, so all the courses will be displayed. So whichever course you want, you can be open. All my YouTube presentations will be available in that. This is my YouTube channel. Here you can see the playlist. Subject wise, all videos you will get. Okay, every day generally I am making one video. So here all subject videos are there. Okay, that you can be get it. Yeah, this is your syllabus. We are moving as per the syllabus. Already 2 chapters are completed. This is a 3rd chapter. This is also ending. First chrono already completed. Emetics and anti-emetics. Okay, this is our topic. Yeah. See, I have told some circumstances in it. See, when we need all these emetics, drugs that used to evoke the vomiting. See, some conditions, the person, some people, there some situations or life problems, what they are doing is they will take a poison, they will attempt the suicide attempt, like during poison. So we saw them immediately, we saw them whenever he was taking a poison, we saw them immediately. What we are going to do, just we have to take him and take to the doctor. So doctor will give the emetics. So immediately all the poison which is there before absorption into the systemic circulation, whenever it was there, contents in the GIT itself, gastrointestinal tract itself, that is within a 2 hours. Otherwise, it will be digested and it will be absorbed. Okay, as early as possible. So we will bring him to doctor. So the doctor will give the emetics. So during the poison drinking and for suicide attempt, when undesirable substance are unknowingly, some childrens, they are unknowingly they are taking some liquids, so nail polish or like that. In some situation, in that situations, it is very essential, emetics. It saves the life. Whereas anti-emetics, see here, anti-emetics when we are using during the journeys in the flight or in the bus, especially in the bus front seat, okay, very problematic. Those people, they are suffering a lot. Not only in a bus, flight, ship, everything, anyway, either right way, roll way, whatever it may be. So drugs that used to prevent or suppress the vomiting are called as anti-emetics. So in such cases, whenever you will feel that you may get vomiting, you take an anti-emetic tablet. So your vomiting will not be come outside. Okay, that topics will come up. So here we can see emesis. What is emesis? Emesis is nothing but vomiting. See, emesis is different, emetics are different, anti-emetics are different. These two are the drugs. Emesis is a process. It is a vomiting process. Nausea means feeling of vomiting, not the vomiting. In nausea, you will feel that you may get vomit, but you are not getting vomit. If you get vomit, that is called vomiting. Okay, vomiting center is also called as a emetic center. Very important bit. It is situated in the medulla oblongata, MO, medulla oblongata. Stimulation of this center leads to vomiting or emission. So if you want vomiting, you stimulate the vomiting center. If you don't want the vomiting, you suppress it. Suppress the center. The center is very, very important. Vomiting center, emetic center. This is very complex phenomena. You have to understand it. See, this is just like a puzzle. The cube puzzle very difficult for me actually. This is very, very difficult for me. Okay, I don't know how you are going to be solve it. In the same fashion here also, see, these are the main 4 things that stimulates the emetic center. See here, higher centers. Receptors are very, very important. 5-HT3, NK1, D2, GABA, and cerebellum, H1M, chemoreceptor trigger zone, very, very, very important. Solitary tract nucleus, 1, 2, 3, 4. And these receptors are very important. See here. So see, 5-HT3 is there, here, there, here, here. You can find at 3 places. Muscarinic here you can find here, here, and also here. Okay, like that. So fear, dread, anticipation. Whenever you will go to some what is that, slum areas, and you saw the some gullies and all, what automatically it will be we will get, our body cannot able to see that. In such a cases, fear, dread, anticipation, higher centers will be stimulated. It stimulates the vomiting center. So finally you will get a vomiting. And inner ear, during the journeys, heart road sections, here inner ear is having a that is a balance that you know very well. Inner ear motion, cerebellum, it consists of H1M1. It stimulates the emetic center, so you will get vomiting. Chemoreceptor trigger zone, blood-borne emetics like a poisons or something. Whenever you are taking some incompatible food, you will get a this stimulation of this chemoreceptor trigger zone. Okay, blood-borne emetics. So the food substances what you have taken, it enters into the blood. That some substances stimulates the CTZ, chemoreceptor trigger zone. And vagal, sympathetic glossa, and irritation of the this layer, it also causes the emetic center of the. So this is very, very important. And if you know this, automatically the concept will come behind you. Concept will follow you. Yeah, first we will see the emetics, which stimulates the chemoreceptor trigger zone as well as the vomiting center. So automatically here. So drugs used to evoke the vomiting, that causes the vomiting. Best common examples in our daily life is a mustard. See, just daily we are using in the dal preparation of the various curries. See, these seeds are very important. Mustard powder and strong salt solution. Vomiting, it makes the vomiting. Classification is a 2 types. Okay, these are the general example. Now we will see some of the medications. What we are these medications, what causes emetic. Type 1 and type 2. Type 1 acts and CTZ only, chemoreceptor trigger zone. Example is apomorphine. Morphine you can keep in your mind. Whereas a type 2, it acts reflexly and as well as other places, and CTZ both. It acts on the both. That is called a epicacuanha. These are the 2 things. So emetics. First we will see apomorphine. Apomorphine is a semi-synthetic product of the morphine. Morphine. See, that's why the name is called as apomorphine. Apomorphine. It acts as a D2 receptor agonist. See, D2 receptor agonist leads to stimulation of the chemoreceptor trigger zone, because CTZ consists of a D2 receptor. Don't use if respiration is depressed. In some situations, patient condition is respiration, he took poison and he is not conscious, his respiratory center also. In such a cases, don't use apomorphine. Very important bit for all examination, competitive examination. Oral use is not recommended, because it takes a larger dose you have to take at very slow action. That's why it is available only in the injection form. Morphine injection, immediately doctor has to give a apomorphine injection, morphine sulfate injection. Okay, injection is recommended. Emesis will be there within a 5 minutes. Okay, it is used in the Parkinsonism. It is having a lot of side effects. Next is epicacuanha. Epicac. See, peacock means we know very well. Like that you can remember. Epicacuanha. This is also a wonderful plant material. It is a roots only. Here you can see the roots. Cephalis epicacuanha. It is a scientific name. It contains the emetin. So this is syrup. It is available in the form of a syrup. Just within 15 minutes you will get vomiting. So in the poisons, this peacock is very important in the poison. Peacock is very important. It acts by both irritating the gastric mucosa as well as the CTZ, chemoreceptor trigger zone. Yeah, this is a anti-emetics classification. Anti-emetics. See here, anticholinergics. So anticholinergics means cholinergic, acetylcholine, anti against. So parasympathetic system against. Okay, that means that they blocks the parasympathetic system. See, muscarinic receptors. We know M receptor. See here, anticholinergic. It acts on the cerebellum. This diagram is the same what I have shown in the cerebellum, higher centers, same. So anticholinergic, it blocks the muscarinic receptor here as well as the here. Okay, and also here also, it blocks. Like that, you have to match the following. Okay, D2 blockers, neuroleptics, it blocks the D2 receptor here and as well as it blocks the here. And the 5-HT3 antagonist, see, that's why clumsy mechanism action. Here it acts on this here, it blocks. It is also it blocked. Here also 5-HT3 block. Like that, these things you have to practice. NK1 antagonist. See, it blocks NK1 here and also here, like 2. Okay, these arrow marks are very important. So all these are the medication classes. 7 classes are there. All 7 classes you have to be practice well. And these blocks here, mechanism action we will see the same where so it works against the parasympathetic system, blocks the muscarinic receptors in the cerebellum, CTZ, STN, avoids the stimulation of a CTZ, prevents the vomiting. Histaminics, antihistaminics, it works against the histamine receptor, blocks the H1 receptors at cerebellum. These places are very important for all competitive and regular examination. Avoids the stimulation of the vomiting. Neuroleptics, D2 blockers at CTZ, and it will be blocked. Name itself will be blocked. Anti means against, blocker. Very easy pharmacology. Prokinetic drugs. Kinetics means movements. What happened here? Prokinetic. If you are taking this prokinetic of a drugs, your peristaltic movements will be faster. So what happened? Food will be absorbed fast into the systemic circulation. So even though you are getting a vomiting sensation, vomit will not come because your stomach is empty. All the food material, whatever you have taken, it is absorbed into the systemic circulation. Now your entire GIT is empty. So these type of drugs called as a prokinetic. Okay, enhances the coordination of propulsive movement. That's why movement, motility, kinetic, prokinetic. Promotes the GIT transit time. Speed ups the gastric emptying. Okay, it speeds up. So there is no food in the GIT present like that. And 5-HT3 blockers. It blocks the 5-HT3 at CTZ. Same this only. Same only in writings. That's it. Now we will see examples. Very important examples. Okay. Anticholinergic. Hyoscine. High. We will say a high sign. Signature. High. Hyoscine. High sign. Okay. Dicyclomine, dicycle, 2 cycles are there. Dicyclomine, mine means ours. I have a 2 cycle like mine. And H1 histamine, promethazine, Jane. All see here, some Jains here, chlorpromazine, triflupromazine, all Jain. This is a Jain symbol. All Jains you have to practice. Okay, haloperidol, haloperidol, and here as you can see diphenhydramine, dipen. Di means 2 in Hindi, that we know very well. Diphenhydramine, dipen. Dimenhydramide. See, dimen. 2 mens are here. 2 mens. Dimen. Dipen. Meclogyne. See here. Cineragyne. All Jains are here. All the Jains. This is a symbol. Okay. And ceton. Ondansetron. Very important. Ondansetron. Granisetron. Palanossetron. Ramocetron. All set on. Cetron is a keyword. Set, this is a set A, mathematics we are using, set A, set B, cetron. Okay, here you can see cineragyne this is also very important drug. Cineragyne, very important drug. Okay, whenever vertigo, whenever vertigo, we will get vomiting in the bus journeys and all, this is preferable. Okay, like that we can be practice. Apiripint, dexamethasone, benzodiazepines, these are the adjuvants, means that it helps the main course of the antiemetics, adjuvants. So I will end my session here. You can download the app and you can watch all my YouTube contents. Here, this is about YouTube. This is my about my app.